Kenn, and today I'm going to be talking about episode 7 of the first series of the new Doctor Who, and that episode is The Long Game, which I'm not entirely sure what the title is actually representing there. Maybe I'm just a little bit thick in the head. But anyway, this episode, especially coming off one of as great as Dalek, the episode 6, it was kind of a letdown, honestly. This was a very, for me at least, boring episode. It did have some good parts. The Doctor was particularly snarky throughout, and it had Simon Pegg, Shaun of the Dead, aka, I can't remember his name from The World's End, and Hot Fuzz. Angel, I don't remember the names. That's pretty sad. Anyway, it's late at night, I don't care. But anyway, Simon Pegg's in the episode. That's awesome. He plays the editor. And, God, other than that, really, this episode it felt like a write-off. But I feel like, essentially, the two writers of this episode and the previous episode got together, and the writer for this episode was like, why did Adam join them? And the writer from the previous episode said, I don't know, he wanted to go to space. And the writer of this episode said, yeah, I'm going to write him out. Because that's really the only progress that was made this entire episode. Adam joined them, they go to the year 200,000, and by the end he's gone. That's pretty much it. So, a whole lot of character development there, I guess. I guess the one bit of character development that did occur is we find out that Adam is really a jerk. Like, a very self-absorbed, he's just, like, as soon as he finds out, oh my god, I'm in the future, it's possible for me to send the information I learn here to the past, and I can become rich and famous, and that's really the entire bit of character development we get from him. I honestly don't have much to say about this episode. It wasn't bad by any means. It was just boring, really. There's nothing really much to say. I mean, it was fairly generic throughout, relatively creepy with the dead bodies being used as puppets, essentially. Oh, well, one thing I will say, I know obviously in the previous videos I've griped about CGI, and there's really one main bit where CGI is used in here is where the main alien, I can't remember the race, it's mentioned in the episode, but I don't remember what it's called, but basically the main alien that is sort of controlling the human race, it seems, the boss of the editor, is entirely in CGI. And while on one hand it does look like your relatively cheap sci-fi fare, especially from 2005, the fact that it was CGI throughout, and at no point do we see an actual physical form like Muppet. We don't see like an actual physical form other than the way it is in CGI, and I appreciated that. Again, it doesn't look great, but the fact that we aren't switching back and forth like how it was with those creepy baby black-eyed aliens back in episode 5? Yeah, episode 5. The fact that they didn't switch back and forth like that, I really appreciate that, and it actually made the CGI pretty tolerable and not too bad overall. God, this is a really short episode. This is easily the shortest episode I've done so far. I don't have much to say about this episode. If anyone out there has a particular reason why they really like this episode, please tell me, because I must be missing something. Again, for me, this was just a write-off episode. It was a reason to get rid of Adam, who really wasn't that interesting to begin with, but I was hoping they would at least do something with him, other than bring him on at the end of the previous episode, and now he's gone at the end of this episode. Well, I guess, okay, one last thing. He did do one thing of significance, which was he really pissed off the Doctor. Because of him, the editor and the other alien found out all about the Doctor, everything, I guess, that Adam knew about the Doctor, which I guess isn't much, but it's enough, considering the Doctor sort of works behind the scenes. But yeah, I'm honestly struggling to think of anything to say here. So I guess I'll just end it at that. Next episode, or I guess yeah, the next episode of Discovering Doctor Who will be another two-parter, and I'm going to try and keep it short, not this short, hopefully. But yeah, again, just not much to say, and we'll be moving on to the next episode. And until then, I'm Papa Ken. See you all later.